Alright guys, so good news. The trauma has passed. What a fascinating experience yet again, and again it gives me a bigger appreciation for the Nutritional Balancing program. This time around my experience obviously paid off for quite a lot because I managed to deal with it in a much more wholesome manner. What day are we on today? Tuesday. So the previous video I told you how everything came to a head on the Sunday, and what's even more fascinating is the fact that the traumas are always a lot of the time linked to a toxic metal. So when I released the trauma, I released copper, and I was incredibly anxious. I couldn't sleep. I didn't sleep a wink on Sunday night, and I just wasn't in a good headspace. I was spaced out. I had brain fog. I had cold, a lot worse than what I've got now, and I was worrying because of the experience, the bad traumatic experience I had in Thailand. I was thinking, I really don't hope that I get into a situation like that. So this time round I went to meet some friends who were all understanding, which was very nice, and I spent, some time with one friend yesterday morning, and then I spent time with another friend in the late afternoon. And I didn't have any appetite yesterday, so I didn't eat anything. And then we went out for some food later on in the evening, and I ate a little bit, and I was still visibly anxious, and there was obviously copper still running through my system. And then something amazing happened. Around 9:30 last night, everything just went, just went, and I was back in reality. The brain fog went, the spaciness went, the trauma went, and I just had the clarity and a calmness and just gratitude. I was a little bit apprehensive about going to bed that night because I knew that potentially it could come up again and the copper could rise, but it didn't. I slept well last night. I had a really deep sleep. And today I've woke up and I just feel different. I feel like my brain it's just more, I don't know, obviously the trauma was holding in there and that's just gone. My head just feels more spacious. I feel more calm, I have more gratitude. I feel more humble for what's happened. I feel more loving to people. I was loving before, but I feel more loving, feel relaxed, quite upbeat, and yeah, it's been an interesting experience. I've gone through the whole motion of not wanting to see something that's coming up. I was fighting it a little bit on Saturday. I didn't want to see it. I went out on Saturday night. I didn't want to see it. Sunday I was feeling down, and the trauma was kind of processing a little bit. Obviously I had that situation with my ex-partner and the whole song, and that kind of brought everything up. So this was like, it really came out. I was in hysterics, crying, confused, angry, victim mentality starting to leave, and then the copper also come out my system. Couldn't sleep, anxious, worrying, confused. The day after, went to see friends, and then all of a sudden, as quick as it came on, it just disappeared. So, fingers crossed that little phase has ended now. I'm going to carry on with the program, keep moving forwards. I hope this little trauma release is going to help some people. That's the reason why I've filmed it. So yeah, upwards and onwards from here. Talk to you all soon. Bye.